How we all doing? What I wanted to come on and talk about actually was something that's really shocked me today, and it really made me realise just how far I've came in the last good few years. And it was in the supermarket this morning. Actually, one of the older guys that used to go to the gym, I haven't seen him in probably well over a year. And he turned around to me and he says, "How you doing?" He says, "I saw you on TV, you're doing amazing work for mental health and everything." He says, "I didn't know you were into that kind of thing." And then he says to me, "You know something?" He says, "You fairly put on the weight." He says, "You're doing great." He says, "You look as if you put on the muscle." And the first thing that came to my mind was, wow, that's absolutely amazing. That must mean that I'm actually really doing well. And I thought to myself, God, it wouldn't have been that long ago that I would have been really freaked out by that exact saying, because him saying that and the way he said it would have probably made me think that I was fat. That just shows you how different the eating disorder mindset actually is. And I thought it was important to share this for anybody that's out there struggling, thinking that eating disorder mindset and eating disorder voice will never go away. It does. It becomes to the point it just is an absolute whimper, and then you lock it away and it's always in the background. You've got to be smart about it. Like I say, it's sitting there, if you can imagine it, doing press-ups, waiting for you just to make a mistake so it can kick the door back in. But you've always got to be in charge of that, and that's what I really truly believe about eating disorders. I believe that recovery is possible, but it's like anything, you've got to always be aware of the triggers and always know that it'll always use any gap in the door to obviously kick it in. But the thing is, I've always thought that I'm just wired differently for people. I remember as a wee boy, I was always thought that I didn't belong here. I just didn't understand the world. I thought that I was totally different. I always seemed to relate more to animals and things. I just thought, why am I like that? And it's because animals are the exuberance of innocence, in my opinion. It's like I just managed to always go on better with them, and I had always this anxiety doing things. Like if I was to go into a supermarket and ask for something, or a shop, I just couldn't do it. I was always really embarrassed. I just always felt that I was totally different from everybody else, and I seen the world differently. I seen the hypocrisies and things. I always cared massively for other people, and I really emotionally was in touch with myself. I could really feel when things happened to people, and people that I loved, and my animals, and things that go on in the world, that I just felt it massively really impacted me. And I thought, is there something wrong with me? Am I just like that? And it isn't until the past few years that I've actually met up with some really good friends that have become close friends, and they actually think the exact same way as me. And it's thought to myself, God, I thought I was the only one that thought this way. And it's strange to say this, but I just thought it was important to share these few things and let you know a little bit about myself. I would like to share a lot more about myself, because I feel there is still some things, even though I'm an open book in that respect, I feel that there is a lot of things I haven't spoke about, and probably the inner Tommy. I feel that's really important to get out there, because no doubt there's people out there probably feeling the exact same way as me, and they kind of shut themselves off because they think they're weird or whatever. No, you aren't. Like I say, you shouldn't change yourself. I know sometimes I think to myself, should I just change myself and shut that off, because life would be so much easier to go on with, and I would just fit in. No, that is the special part of you, and you should never change that. I feel that we're all like that when we're born, but we all get so desensitised through life. Some of us hang on to it, which I feel is really special, because it's a cruel world out there, guys, and bad things happen every day, and I feel tapping into that and try to be the light in the world, the change that you want to see, so to speak. So I hope that helps in some way.